Palestine. Suppressed and depressed from a psychologically made indent on society where oppressed victims are the norm, waiting to be physically set free. Metaphorically speaking, Israel is reaping the rewards while we sit in the corner and car, waiting for a better tomorrow when today we pay for the consequences of our delay. We say the future, but the future never comes, so we sip rum and watch porn and come on the shows and TV or the realities we succumb to. They all tell us to look past the past, but when the past is past and things that could have made the past better, how can we look past it? We are individuals with a voice, but our choice not to be boisterous clamps us down like objects of toys being played with and toyed till we are play for the elite, and the plastic players play girls in the streets. Promise this and that, yet they increase our tax and tell us to accept the changes when they promise the security of our futures would be arranged. Call me deranged, but we need to rearrange the present, because the present they have presented to us is far from a present. We send your children to war that has no purpose, but like serpents that sting any resurfaced problems instead of solving them to create more, to create hate, so our fate disintegrates into a bit where we are helpless to state a claim for freedom, because well, it's too late. All the while they're condemning any retaliation promoting freedom of speech when they themselves impeach the people's speech in countries far from their own beaches. They preach a better way, but when the preacher is corrupt, how do you expect corruption to stop? Palestine, a country, will steal bars around its coast. Men out there being burnt to toast, while the women and children trust the rubbish for clothes, and we sit there in silence, relying on false news that always only painted one side of the story. It's time to stand up, speak up, don't let up your guard. They tell you not to make a sound. When they tell you to split up, tell them to shut the... You're not a pawn. You're a king, you're a queen, and your kingdom is being run by the media machine. It's time to snatch back their freedoms from the regime and say, no, we will not be contained. Though our hearts may be strained, we will not fall to the glamour of fame. We will not have our mouths taped while our women are raped. We will not stand by whilst another kid in Palestine dies and tears fill his mother's eyes. We will not sit down where you stand tall and dictate our destiny. We will not go fetal and rely on your words that always crushed our liberties. We have our rights, we have our free wills. We are so much more than our 9 to 5s and our suits and ties. If only we just realize the strength in our hands, the control in our fingers, and the power in our minds, only then would the revolution be televised. And it starts with society. But this society ain't done nothing but told a lie to me. So they will always try and define us, they will always try and deny us, but always refuse them when they try and defy us, because even with their backs against the wall, it'll be them who fall after all. These are our rights, these are their rights, not only yours. This is our world, we will not be ignored. So who are you to tell me what side I can pick when you can barely provide because you're too busy taking lives, because you're sponsoring the bombing of hospitals and schools who are so-called Israel's protection? We will not be fooled. We got the potential to be so influential that the struggle of the Palestinians will never be censored again. Now I'm trying to stage this intervention through this social media invention so we can become a leading light, so insight that the Zionists will want to bring back night, but will shine so bright, flex your light bulb might, that will make a change, get things right, and we will be free because they, the Palestinians, will be free. Freedom. Freedom. As Nelson Mandela said, our freedoms are incomplete without the freedoms of the Palestinians. And the first step starts within your home. Boycott Israeli products, educate your peers, and pressurize your local governments. Remember, existence is resistance. Free Palestine.